You might have heard the buzz around something called OpCat, but what is it? And why is the Bitcoin developer community talking about it? Let's explore what OpCat is, how it works, what it could unlock for the future of Bitcoin, and whether the risks outweigh the benefits. Okay, so OpCat, which stands for opcode concatenate, is a Bitcoin script operation code. It was originally included in early versions of Bitcoin, but was disabled by Satoshi Nakamoto in 2010 due to concerns over complexity and security. Now, more than a decade later, developers are exploring bringing it back, apparently with major potential benefits for Bitcoin's programmability and scalability. In simple terms, OpCat allows two pieces of data on the blockchain to be concatenated, that is, joined together. Proponents claim this small addition unlocks the ability to create more advanced and expressive Bitcoin scripts without requiring entirely new layers of consensus models. Right now, Bitcoin script is intentionally limited for security and simplicity, but supporters argue OpCat would offer more flexibility without breaking Bitcoin's core principles. They say it could enable more sophisticated smart contracts, covenants, and even zero-knowledge proofs on Bitcoin without compromising decentralization or security. Some potential use cases for OpCat include trustless vaults, where users can lock coins with specific spending conditions. Then there's programmable payment channels for Lightning or Layer 2 interactions. And we have Bitcoin native DeFi. This is enabling basic lending, swaps, or derivatives without needing wrapped tokens. And finally, it could also enable better multisig setups, improving privacy and flexibility. While OpCat sounds exciting, there are challenges to consider. First up is security. So more complex scripting means a greater risk of bugs or unforeseen attack vectors. Then there's MEV, or maximum extractable value. It's unclear how OpCat would affect the way miners and other ecosystem participants can extract value from the ordering of transactions, and that could have wide-ranging implications that are really hard to predict. Next, there are challenges around consensus. Adding opcode requires broad consensus across miners, developers, and node operators. Then finally, there's governance. As with Taproot and SegWit, upgrades must be carefully deployed to avoid chain splits. OpCat is part of a broader conversation around Bitcoin scaling and smart contract functionality. Unlike Ethereum, Bitcoin is taking a minimalist path, but proposals like OpCat aim to expand what's possible within Bitcoin's secure foundation. It could also complement Layer 2 solutions, giving them more flexibility at the base layer. As of the time of recording in June 2025, OpCat has not been activated on the Bitcoin network, but it remains one of the most actively debated proposals in the ecosystem. A formal Bitcoin Improvement Proposal, BIP, for OpCat has been drafted, and the conversation has moved into broader community discussion, including among developers, miners, and node operators. The proposal is undergoing peer review and testnet experimentation, but no firm activation timeline has been agreed upon. Like past soft forks such as Taproot and SegWit, OpCat will require rough consensus across the network, meaning it won't move forward without broad support from the community. But one thing is for sure, it's one of the most talked about upgrades on Bitcoin's horizon. Want to stay ahead of Bitcoin's evolution? Download the Bitcoin.com wallet and follow along as the future of Bitcoin unfolds.